All right, shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. It's all praises to the world cause God, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem, meaning in the name of Yahushai, being the name of the only begotten Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful light preaching word and truth and sincerity. On the brother Tazabah, the Great Millstone, Arizona Camp, Lord will with another video to edify. And I just want to do a little follow-up response off of this, this great lesson actually that the elder Ariella and Dallas Camp did, and I wanted to touch on the portion of the whole red pill and Andrew Tate movement and the silencing of manhood, right? Basically, this whole cancel culture, right, is a sign of the famine of the word. Right? You look at the grand scheme of things in the world and how every voice that issues out, issues out a promotion for traditional values, manhood, right, dealing in a way against the fashion of this world, right? All those voices being shut up now. These people in the world that do this, like Andrew Tate, you had your Kevin Samuels. Forgot this little dude. He'd be doing some good videos. Always wears a fitted cap, and goes into not a fitted cap, but a little, bended bill cap. I forgot what they're called, but all this stuff is just promoting that hyper masculinity that the scriptures promote, like the elder says in this. But the pure form of that is tied in with the scriptures, right? The pure form of it is tied in with the scriptures. Now, when they cancel these people in the world, this is ultimately a shot at the prophets, right? Because here it is, they have a platform, and they can agree with certain fashions and things of this world. They might promote things that the scriptures say and promote more masculine behavior and less, pussy shit. But at the end of the day, they're still coming from a worldly view on those masculine things. Whereas the prophets, right, the elect, come in the sense that the Lord said this is what a man is. Now let me grab it. This is the fashion of what a man is according to the scriptures, and this is really what they want to shut up. This is the crux of what Esau wants to put down. That's First Kings, right? First Kings 2:1. It says, "Now the days of David drew nigh, that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth, be thou strong therefore." Right? In the world, niggas are sitting, men are made to sit here and believe that it's okay to be soft, it's okay to cry, which is, it's all right to cry. But doing that shit in front of women, sitting there trying to promote a whole fucking feminine side of a man, that's not what it's supposed to be. Right? The Lord said what? Be thou strong and show thyself a man, and keep the charge of thy power to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself. So this is the standard of being a man, is holding up that righteous standard no matter what. Right? They said man has values. That was an old saying they used to have. A man has to keep to his values. And that's what it is. Our value is what? In the Heavenly Father. Value of people is in the world. But ultimately, with them shutting up these people like this, they're shutting down, or this is Esau's attempt to try to shut down that hyper masculine energy that really came for the Israelites. We showed you what it was to be men, right? Starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man, because through them I can honestly say I learned what it meant to be a man, right? And it wasn't what the world taught me. But ultimately, this is going to tie into the famine of the word. This is Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, say Yahweh, power I will that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." You see, there's going to be a time where the Lord is going to cut off the prophet's mouth, right? And for a lot of you people like Vocab Malone, you think that's going to be a glorious day, right? But that ties into great destruction coming. That ties into a lot of things, man. That ties into great judgment coming on this earth. Let me this is Ezekiel 3 and 26, "And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house." See, the Lord is going to make it so that the prophets are shut down, and it's only through the Lord, right? Esau, you can't shut us down. It's whenever the Lord wants to be shut down, and all this whole cancel culture BS that this devil's promoting, right, to basically shut down the spirit of men. This is just a shot at the prophets, because pretty soon he's going to want to put a clamp on all this, right? The spirit of the Lord is infectious, man. This thing started as a mustard seed, and look how wide it's growing, right? Dude, really, these people don't give brothers the credit, but really all these people that come up in this red pill community, that shit started by them watching the Israelites and them saying, "Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yes, I can see that." Right? They didn't get there by themselves, because everything in this world does not teach manhood. Right? So this is back in this is Amos 7 and in Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, say Yahweh, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing of the words of the Most High, Yahweh." It says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it." Right? There's going to be a time where this word is going to be so precious. The scriptures talk about the word of the Lord was precious in those days, because there was no open vision. Right? The word of the Lord is going to be made precious again when we're not out there breaking it down to you. Right now, it seems like you people have time, but when you notice that brothers aren't out there on the highways and byways preaching and teaching as normal, where Esau shuts down the internet, takes all our videos, right? Because he's been sitting there striking brothers' videos, taking it down, right? But through the spirit of the Lord and due diligence, brothers pop up another channel, pop up 2 more channels, put up 3 more videos, right? Just keep chugging away. Share the channel so brothers are able to sit here and tell everybody, hey, this is his brother's channel. Subscribe. That's through the spirit of the Lord. But there's going to be a day soon where that's just going to be cut off. And at that point, you're going to search and seek and wonder at when and where the Lord is going to come back again, man. All right? Let me get this. This is 2nd Ezra 5, and I'll start at 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. Right? All type of trouble, type of hell breaking loose. The wild beasts shall change their places, and monstrous women shall bring forth monsters. Right? Which has happened. These women have brought forth monsters as children. Right? Look, this nigga T.I. and this reprobate ass child. This nigga getting arrested acting like he a thug. This nigga grew up in a lap of luxury. Right? And somehow this nigga's gonna act like he's about that life. Pulling out guns, acting like he's about to go through his backpack when he was in high school on niggas with guns. Right? This nigga is going. All you're gonna see is you know, free king. That's that nigga's name. Well, that's all people gonna be putting on t-shirts soon. Right? These little monstrous ass niggas. It says, "And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another." Right? Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber. You see, when all hell breaks loose, we're not gonna be out there on the highways and byways. At that time, the Lord is gonna sit here and hide us, just like He did the 50 prophets in the cave. Right? The Lord is gonna do the same thing for us in these days. It says, "It shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. It says, then shall unrighteousness and incontinency, right? That unbridled lust, that wicked ass nature that people have. That the only combat for this was the prophets, and then the Lord used these red pill communities, red pill guys, to sit here and push out this means of a mindset to be men. And the Lord is allowing this devil to shut that thing down too, because it's time for these niggas to just turn up in wickedness. So this is when incontinency, then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth. One land shall ask another and say, "Is righteousness that maketh a man righteous going through thee?" And what is the righteousness that makes a man righteous? The belief in these scriptures. Right? So they're going to be looking for the men that brought that belief, that brought that understanding, to have that faith. And they're going to say, what? No. It says, "At that time shall men hope, but nothing obtain." And they're going to try to pick up the scriptures and try to go through the breakdowns and look at the prophecies and see what's going on. But what? They didn't get the word while it was meat for them to get it. Right? So what? They're going to fail in their search for those answers. It says, "They shall labor, but their way shall not prosper." Right? So all that getting, they're going to get all that getting of understanding, but they're not going to get it. Because what? They weren't meat for it, and they didn't seek the Lord early. Right? Because this cancel culture shit, it comes with a shot, man. This thing is getting real now. Back in the ancient world, it was nothing new. Niggas wanted to be in that wicked mindset, and that's what you're seeing now. Esau's going to make sure that niggas can stay in that wicked mindset, because what's coming now, he needs them to not have those morals, not to have a standard. Right? It's Amos 7:12. It says, "Also Amaziah said unto Amos, O thou seer, go and flee thee away into the land of Judah, and there eat bread and prophesy there." And get out of here, nigga. That's basically what it's saying. It says, "But prophesy not again any more at Bethel, for it is the king's chapel and it is the king's court." And that's what Esau's doing. You niggas gotta shut up. Right? This is Esau's land. This is his world. This is how it's gonna be. Right? You see? That's cancel culture is nothing new. Right? The famine of the word is really close. Shalom.